Hello everyone. Rise, rise, rise. My name is Jaya and I am your maternity community champion from Venture Community Centre. And we are here to offer you guys storytelling. Once a week, every Monday, we tell creative stories. Sometimes you may even hear a bonus book being read to you. Because Phoenix really loves reading. So when I do the creative story time, he's never ready for it to finish. So he always asks for more. Okay, guys. Right. So let's kick off with the hello song. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's time to say hello. Hello.
Phoenix!
Hello.
Mommy.
Hello, everyone. It's time to say hello. Hello. How you doing, guys? Welcome back. Today, I've got a little bit of an itchy forehead. I think something bit me last night. Ouch. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you the story, one of our stories that we created, and it's called Lola, Zoe and Chloe, or Lola, Chloe and Zoe? Lola, Zoe and Chloe. It's about 3 sisters who live together. And it's fundamentally, it's a story about love. So Lola's on a journey to find love. Her sisters have they have the knowledge, they've experienced love before, and Lola is really perplexed about everything. She doesn't understand how her sisters understand love or have found love, and why she hasn't. She doesn't think that she has yet. So why don't I just get into the story and we'll take it from there.
Come on.
All right, too much talking.
Too much talking.
Too much talky. Okay, once upon a time, there were 3 sisters, Lola, Zoe and Chloe. Zoe and Chloe were twins, and Lola was the younger sister. Now, their mother always dressed them the same. Even though Lola wasn't a twin, Zoe and Chloe dressed the same, but Mum didn't want Lola to feel left out, so she thought, I'll dress them all the same so everyone feels equal. No? I get that. You want all of your children to feel like included and together. So that's why she dressed them all the same. On this particular day, they were all upstairs playing, and Lola noticed that Zoe and Chloe were like cuddling and just seemed really happy and connected. And Lola said, "Hey guys, what is this? What are you doing? Why?" And they said, "Well, we have found love. That's why we're cuddling." And Lola didn't understand. So she said, "But what do you mean you found love? That's why you're cuddling." We have found love. And now, it's just in us. It's just something that we express between ourselves. We cuddle and we do other things. If it's really complicated for you to understand, Lola, then you must go out and discover love for yourself. So Lola was feeling a little bit annoyed because she thought, why? Why do they understand what love is? And why are they always cuddling and saying that this is part of it and this is what it feels like? I don't understand. Right, Lola said, that's it. I am going to find love today. Today I'm going to find love. Okay, and it starts from now. Lola began searching for love in her bedroom. She tipped all of her toy baskets out. All of the toys she threw onto the floor. Well, not threw, but they just all fell out of the basket. And she opened the wardrobe. Is love here? This wardrobe's huge. Love has got to be here. She opened the drawers of the wardrobe. No love. She opened all of the drawers, all of the doors. No love. She scratched her head, perplexed, confused. I've thrown all the toys out of the toy baskets. I've opened all of the doors of the wardrobes. I've opened all of the drawers of the wardrobe, and still I cannot find this exquisite thing called love. Why does it have to be so complicated? I don't understand. And then she had a thought. Perhaps it's in the bedroom that belongs to Mum and Dad. Mama and Papa. Let me see. So she went to her mother and father's room. She pushed the door open. She peeked her head through the crack and she noticed that her mum and dad were not there. Yes! Yes! Get in! So she went into the room and she got the quilt cover and threw it off the bed. Is love under here? No. She checked under the bed. Is love under there? No. She looked into the slippers of her mama and papa. No love inside there. She shook them out. No love fell outside of the slippers. So she looked in their gigantic wardrobe. She opened the doors and she opened the drawers. No love. No love. Not in that drawer. No love. Not in there either. Oh my goodness. Now, the curtains were still closed. So she thought, aha, I know. Love is lurking behind the curtains. So she ran over and she counted in her head. 3, 2, 1. Behind the curtains, no love. She was utterly exhausted now. That's the sound of exhaustion. Can you do that? Can you do that, Lily? Show me the sign of exhaustion. Yeah, she's tired now. Too much searching. To no avail. Cannot find love. Oh, I've had it up to here, Lola said. Even her voice sounded a bit trembly. Her arms were a bit trembly with all the work she had been doing with opening and closing and throwing toys out of baskets. You know, she didn't even tidy up her bedroom. She left it an absolute mess, and she did the same with her parents' room. She didn't tidy anything up. And you know, her mum and her dad would have been very upset about that, because they're always trying to teach her to tidy the toys when you finish. When you get something out, you must always put it back. And this time she just didn't listen because she was too tired. As far as she was concerned, she had done enough work already. So after this, she thought, right, I actually need a break. I need a break. I need a timeout. Yep, timeout. Can you do that, guys? Do you know how you feel when you need a timeout and you're just like this? You know timeout, Phoenix? No, okay. Sometimes I need a timeout. Anyway, at this point, Lola needed a timeout. So she thought, right, okay, so that's it. Enough is enough. I'm fed up. I'm going downstairs into the garden. So off she went. She ran downstairs into the garden. And she was really attracted to her mum's garden, her veggie patch. She had a big area, a rectangular area that was filled with earth, soil, and her mum was planting sweet corns, spring onions, red onions, beetroots, and what else was she planting in her veggie patch? Zanahorias, carrots, pumpkin, and cabbage. Anything else? And potatoes. Now this veggie patch really was quite interesting because Lola, Zoe and Chloe got to see the plants growing. Well, they didn't get to see it growing every day, but they could see the progress that the plants had made. So this was an area that Lola really loved to spend time. So in her time out, she decided to sit here by her mum's veggie patch and just play with the soil. She had her spade and she was just moving the soil around until she saw a creature. And this creature looked quite unusual. Yes, it looked unusual. Why did it look unusual? Well, because it was kind of like an oval shape and it had these things that looked like legs wiggling like this really quickly. So imagine an oval shape, legs wiggling up towards the sky. I wonder what that could have been. Can you guess? There was an oval creature and it looked black on top of this oval with legs sticking out, wiggling, wiggling, wiggling really fast. Can you do this with me? Oval. Make the shape of an oval, or I'll do it this way. Oval shape. Draw it with me, guys. Oval. Oval shape. And inside the oval shape, can you show me the wiggly legs? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. So we're going to sing the song now. Ready? Oval, oval, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Come, Nene. Oval, oval, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oval. Draw it. Oval. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oval. Big oval. Oval. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Lola didn't know what to do because she had never seen this kind of creature before. So, it was like, what do? I don't know. It's a weird one. And then she heard a sound. Push me over! Push me over! Oh, what? Push me over! Push me over! What's this creature talking to Lola? Was it talking to Lola?
Yeah.
What? It was saying, push me over! Push me over! Push me over. Oh, okay. Push you over. So Lola got her fingers and delicately tapped the creature, and then it flipped over. And guess what, guys? It was the most gorgeous ladybird. And even more, like a bigger deal was that Lola had never seen a ladybird before today. She was 4 years old, and this was the first time that she saw a ladybird. And this ladybird was quite exquisite. Well, it was exquisite anyway because she had never seen one in real life before. And ladybirds are so special. Whenever people see ladybirds,
See ladybirds.
yeah, you have seen ladybirds, but they're very, very eye-catching. They're quite aesthetic and they come in different colours. But this ladybird was red. It was the traditional looking ladybird. It was red with black spots and a black head.
And we find the black head and black spots.
So anyway, Lola thought, wow, I'm so excited. I think this is what I've been seeing in my books. Ladybird, oh, you're so gorgeous, Ladybird. Oh, I love you. You're amazing. So you were stuck and that's why you were wiggling your legs up to the sky. Those were your legs. I love you, Ladybird. I want to keep you all to myself. Oh. And the ladybird said, Oh, will you please let me go? And Lola said, but I've just found you and I really like you. I would love to have you all to myself, and then I can put you in my doll's house, and I can put you in the bed at night time, and I can turn on the light, turn off the light and switch it on and off and pretend that you're one of the characters. But I have a family too, and I want to fly away back to them. I like you, but I really love my family, and I'll really miss them if you put them in your doll's house forever. Oh, but I won't put you in my doll's house forever. I'll just keep you for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's sounding too long. I don't want to be away from my family for so long. But I've just found you and I think you're absolutely amazing. So I just wanted to welcome you into my dolly's house because you're so exquisite and different to all the other dollies that I have. You could talk to them and get to know. I'm already feeling really homesick. I know you really like me, but please, pretty please, will you put me into your palm? Give me a little blow like this to help me to fly away to find my family. Lola sulked. She felt really sad because she wanted to keep the ladybird.
Why?
She didn't want to let him go because she wanted the ladybird all to herself. But keeping the ladybird all to herself meant that the ladybird would be sad and would miss his family. So Lola decided to find this feeling from the very centre of her heart core. And she thought, if I was separated from my family, how would I feel? Would I feel happy or sad? I'd feel sad. I don't want the ladybird to feel sad. I love you, little ladybird. So she put the ladybird into the centre of her palm, raised her palm up to the bright blue sky and gave it a blow. Can everyone lift their palms up? How big can you blow to help this ladybird? Let's give it a good big blow. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? And off the ladybird went, spread its wings magically, beautifully. Such an interesting thing, seeing the wings open up to the side, and the ladybird soared into the sky to find its family. And in that moment, she could hear Zoe and Chloe clapping. Hurrah! Hurrah! Well done, Lola! Hurrah! Hurrah! Her two twin sisters were clapping, applauding her, and really excited. Lola, 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 they said, you have done something really special. You have actually just found love. That's right. Yes, you just found love. We saw everything. That is exactly what love is. It's an example of love. You wanted to keep the ladybird to take to your doll's house, but the ladybird wanted to go home. And from the bottom of your heart, with love, you allowed the ladybird, with kindness, to go back home. You helped the ladybird, and that was a very loving act. Oh, who are you pretending to be?
I don't know.
You don't know. So that's the moral of the story. Nene, come el desayuno. You didn't finish your breakfast. So that's the moral of the story.
And another story.
Yes, I'll tell you another story after the goodbye song. But come el desayuno. Eat your breakfast. Finish, please. So yes, guys, the moral of the story is that Lola was about to keep that ladybird all to herself because she loved the ladybird. She really liked it, so much so that she was thinking about not letting it go back home. But because she wanted to be kind and loving to the ladybird, she put her own feelings to one side and decided to do what was best, which was the ladybird going home. And she put herself into the shoes of the ladybird, and she thought, well, I'd be very happy if I was allowed to return to my family. So that's what I will do for the ladybird. Okay, guys, so think about that. In your everyday lives, are there situations that make you feel like Lola and the ladybird? Does it sometimes feel a bit tricky to show your love? Or easy? What do you think about that, guys? What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. Phoenix and I are going to continue our storytelling after this, and we'll see you next week. The riddle. Shall I get the riddle that we said last week? Hold on, guys. Phoenix, talk to them whilst I get my riddle. Tell them a riddle whilst I get my other riddle.
The riddle is coming.
Sing them a song, Nene, quickly. Okay, guys, right, so, all right, here we are. Riddles. So, yeah, we're going to say this one again. It's, what room has no windows or doors? What room has no windows or doors? Please leave your answer at the bottom of the link. Thank you, guys. Have a splendid day. Oh, mom. Don't forget, there's parent and baby yoga every Wednesday. Join us. Adios. Goodbye, everyone.
No.
Goodbye, everyone.
No.
Goodbye, everyone. It's time to say goodbye. Don't worry, we've got more story telling. Peace, guys.
No.